Hello and welcome to the Blobber Checks Out, the demo for Rust Rabbit. I don't know much about it other than that its little mascot thing looked cute.
Go figure. You want to hear my story, huh? Well, in that case, let me start by introducing myself. I'm a rabbit. The name's Stamp. Once they get to know me, most folks call me Rusty. Way back when, I was a husband. And after that, a father. Now, I'm just a regular, worn-out old rabbit. That's about all there is to say about me. What else is there to talk about? Junk, I guess. Junk is my friend. It's my life. It's the only thing I know. I really understand that stuff. I doubt it understands me back, of course. Even so, junk makes me laugh, cheers me up, and teaches me all kinds of useful things. What more could you ask for in a friend, am I right? That's right. It speaks to me.
It's a
I don't
visual
really
novel?
like it. Even if it could hear me talking to it, there's no way it would answer me. But it still speaks to me. It's chatty stuff, that junk. It talks to me in its own special way, pretty much non-stop. And I can hear those voices speaking to me. Nobody else knows what they're saying, but I do. That's what sets me apart from other folk, and makes me who I am. There is nobody else who understands the first thing about junk. Not the way I do. So, guess I'd better start by teaching you the best way to get acquainted with junk. This is Smokestack Mountain. Long ago, before the age of rabbits, they say that beings called giants lived here. I come around here when I feel like digging for junk. I run a junk shop, but rust scrubbing is more of a hobby for me. There is so much buried here. I could probably spend the rest of my life digging and still not find it all. I picked out the very best pieces of junk that I found down here and assembled them into this thing.
His little tiny cute face making the super gruff voices.
Getting the chassis to look this good took a lot of time and effort. It was a labor of love. I call it Junkster. Hey, as long as I'm making formal introductions, let me walk you through Junkster's functions and how we collect junk.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Give me a sec. I want to put that about here. A little lower. So, like... there? There we go. Definitely carrot juice in the glass. Left stick is move. Sure. More of the map will be opened as you make progress through the stages. Use left second shoulder to zoom out and right to zoom in. Okay, you can wall grip.
cute, huh? I dig 'em up and collect 'em. This is how my junk and I get along. I wake up in the morning, eat something, pilot this hunk of junk out to collect more junk all day, then go back to bed. I've been doing the same thing for, well, I don't know how many years it's been.
The system screen is useful for checking your play data and equipment, accessing options, and your backlog and more. Info you discover about the world, items you collect, and characters you meet in the story will be added to the database for you to check at any time. Yeah, I get it. I have an ability. Can you let me move? Thank you. Watch out for rust beasts. They will attack you. Use weapons to defeat them. When your energy gauge at the bottom runs out, it's game over. Use repair gel when it gets low. You can check the items you've collected on the items screen. They may be equipped, allowing you to use them directly when digging by pressing left shoulder. Am I meant to go up there? No? Oh, it's a you've learnt dash test. Okay, there are switches.
Fuzzy these days. There's one thing I know for sure.
Why does he have this voice?
Sooner or later,
Oh.
I won't stamp anymore. Someday I'll be nothing but cold, dead rabbit meat. It might be tomorrow, or next month, or even next year. But until that day comes, junk is still my best friend. Blast off! Damn it.
Can I have that again, please? Yeah, could you show it on screen for more than 2 milliseconds? Okay, so... Dash A. Dash A. It's just a jump. How is that? Press L. In brackets R, then Y for grappling wire. I don't have to press L at all. I only have to press Y. Ooh. We can do it in the upwards direction. Ah, there are no grip walls. Why would I care? Won't I just jump over?
Let's go. Well, look at this. Go. Blast off. Go. Let's go. Blast off. Go. Blast off. Go.
Caution! Elevator out of order.
Don't know what that says, but it looks like I could ride this down if I wanted to reach the lower levels. Ruins are full of weird stuff like this. Who knows what it's really for? Might as well get it working and find out. That thing moves even faster than I expected. I like a good thrill ride as much as the next rabbit, but...
Oh no, our mecha broke.
Looks like it didn't agree with poor Junkster. I'd better get it back to the garage for a tune-up.
The Junkster took a hit from the fall, and many of its functions are inoperable. Look for a portal back to the village.
Go!
We've still got attack, but we don't have our grappling hook anymore. Nor do we have dash. Well, air dash, double jump.
Forget about it. It looks like this way leads to the outside. Might as well head back from here then. That was a lot of work for such a small haul, but... oh well. Some days, that's just how it goes.
Cutscene?
What a mess. Old Junkster got more banged up than I thought. I patched it up as well as I could for now, but...
The fur looks really good, but when it's moving its mouth and opening its mouth, there's something really not good about the fur.
a lot of its functions are still broken. I'm gonna need some fresh junk to use for replacement parts. It's a risky balancing act, but I guess I'll have to handle Junkster extra carefully while I collect the junk to fix it.
Excuse me. I wonder if you might help me? You don't happen to know a veteran rust grubber called Rusty Stamp who lives around here, do you?
That is a chonker rabbit.
Or would you happen to be him?
Let's say I am. Who are you, jokers? And where'd you come from, huh?
Oh, they do synchronized dancing?
We're the BBs, a crew of rust grubbers just like yourself. My name's Anna. I'm in charge. And this is our sponsor, Nether.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Stamp.
This is Selma, the sword and shield of the team.
That's me.
Rex. She's young, but she's a very talented engineer. Hi, I'm Rex. Nice to meet you, Gramps. This is Flemmy, the eyes and ears of the team.
Yo!
And this is Paul, the comic relief.
Comic relief.
Wait, what? What do you mean the comic relief? What kind of title is that?
So, what do
You
you
can't
want
just
from
tell
a
him that.
man like me?
Starting today, we'll be exploring Smokestack Mountain too. But first, there's something we wanted to make sure of. Old Rusty, do you know the cardinal rule of rust grubbing?
Finders keepers. Never swipe on other rust grubbers' find. You don't gotta tell me that.
I'll bet. We just wanted to make sure you respect that rule. We hate getting in pointless fights, you see.
Yeah, you and me both. The last thing I want is to waste my time playing tug of war over every scrap of junk.
Watch the way his clothing deforms, and it's, like, the way his ears flippity-floop and deform is good, but the way his jacket deforms just looks strange. Why is his jacket constantly stretching and...
Thank you for your time, sir. I'm sure we could learn a lot from an experienced digger like you. We'll be...
Outsiders coming to Smokestack Mountain to go rust grabbing, huh? That hasn't happened in a long time. Young rabbits, full of spark and energy. They must be raring to get ahead of a washed-up old guy like me. The daily grind around here was getting kind of boring. This old mountain could use a change of scenery. All right, first things first. I'd better start digging here and try to find those parts I need for the repairs. Come to think of it, didn't Jed say something about the junk around here being good for restoring cars? That rubble up ahead, is that what he said to look out for? Might as well look for that too, as long as I'm here. Car restoration is just a hobby. But it ought to be a good test of how well Junkster can still dig in this state. Whoa, whoa! That's not a good sign. Looks like Junkster is still under the weather. I'd better...
Alright. Use the help button above your head as you make progress.
Let's do this. Go.
Approach anything and press left up to investigate. You might find tips to help you navigate a dungeon or advice like you can't move for a while after a long fall. Lots of rubble ahead. The light, a light will guide you to breakable objects. You can turn the block guide on/off in the options menu.
Well, look at this. Here's a good one. Go. What the?
Somebody help me!
Well, well. Smokestack Mountain seems pretty lively today.
Oh no, not the comic relief.
Is somebody out there?
I could just leave him there. But I do come through here a lot. Passing a rotting corpse while I work would be nasty. Yeah. Stay put, all right? Stupid little McGregor.
McGregor? I don't know who you are, but you sure have a dirty mouth. Huh. You speak to your mother like that?
I can leave you to die. You really shouldn't be.
Be a good little bunny and shut your trap. I'll have you dug out in a jiffy.
Why? He's rude talking to us. Leave him to die. Because he's gonna give me my double jump back from the look of it. Yeah, I can't leave him to die. But thou must.
And there we go. Hey, you're not dead, are you?
No. Your rusty stamp. Great, just great. Of all the rabbits to run into, it had to be you.
That's quite the attitude, kid. Considering I just saved your tail.
Exactly.
I can't believe I owe this old fossil a favor. I'm a disgrace to the Blitz Bullets.
Oh, so the BB stands for Blitz Bullets. Yeah, you're doing a real pitiful job of living up to a name like that. A rabbit getting buried in a hole is like a monkey falling out of a tree. It's just plain pathetic. If you were just some ordinary rabbit, you could laugh it off. But you're a rust grubber. Ain't no laughing matter.
Rub it in, why don't you? Really kick me while I'm down. This is why I hate old rabbits. You're so mean.
See, little cute rabbit has an appropriate little cute rabbit voice.
Paul! What are you doing down here, Paul?
Flemmy? Oh, now you find me. Why didn't I just keep my stupid mouth shut and wait for you to rescue me instead?
I should have just kept on going and left you to rot. What a waste of effort. You ungrateful little McGregor.
Oh, you're just a mean old bully with a foul mouth to boot. What's with you, old rabbits?
That's enough, Paul. Come here. Honestly, I can't take my eyes off you for a second, can I? I don't know exactly what happened, but it seems like you helped my little brother out of a jam. You're nicer than you look.
You're just as chatty as he is, huh? No need for thanks. Just give him a refresher on the basics of rust grubbing. Being a team means keeping each other safe. Why team up if you're just gonna wander off alone and get buried alive?
Ouch. You're right. That's good advice from a veteran digger. I'll take it to heart. Come on, Paul. Let's go.
Wait up, Flemmy!
Huh. Chatting with other rabbits up here on Smokestack Mountain. I haven't done that in a long time. Well, sorry to keep you waiting. Looks like I got sidetracked for nothing. I'd better get moving.
Done here? Level up, level 2. Acquire experience by defeating enemies and breaking blocks. When you get enough to get to the next gauge, you'll level up. Use the skill points when you level up to teach Stamp new skills. Oh god, there's a sphere grid. Skill points are acquired when Stamp levels up or by meeting certain conditions. Hover your cursor over the skill icon to see its skill or status effects. Skills with white icons are ready for you to learn. Skills you don't have enough points to learn have red. In some cases, skills you are unable to learn will require you to unlock them by learning other skills first. Skills with no icon are locked and will be unlocked when Stamp acquires the appropriate experience. Select an icon to see the conditions required to unlock it. I recommend starting off with Shock Absorption and Know Your Surroundings. Gives you better map reading and the ability to mark it with colors. Keep your ears up so you know what's going on around you. The long ears aren't just for looks.
That's an improvement.
We were told to do this one, but I don't have 500 blocks yet.
Here's a good one. Oh, hey. Is that the junk that Jed was talking about?
Tire small.
Whoa, that looks really cool! Hey, let me see! Come on, give it here!
She snatches it.
So much for never swipe another rust scrubber's find.
Angry bunny face.
And that goes over there. Alright, I get it now! Hey! I was still looking at that.
Sorry about her, Rusty Stamp. She doesn't mean any harm. She just gets a little carried away.
You must be one of them BB folk, too. Am I right?
We were literally introduced about 5 minutes ago.
Yep, I'm Soma, of the Burrowing Bears. The kit is Rex.
Oh, they all have different beliefs about what their name is an acronym for.
Burrowing. Aren't you the Blitz, something?
Bullets.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Never mind. Forget I said anything. I wasn't really paying attention anyway. I probably just misheard him.
She may not look like it, but this kid is a real junk expert. She's good at fixing stuff up, too. She's our secret weapon.
That's great and all, but you ought to do something about those sticky paws of hers.
I'll do that. Hey, Rex, come here and apologize to Mr. Stamp.
Sorry. But that thing you found looks so cool. I just figured it'd be wasted on you, that's all.
You call that an apology? Imagine the looks on your parents' faces if they could hear you now.
You bring shame to your family.
My mom and dad, they're both dead, so I guess I can't introduce ya. Sorry about that.
Is that so? That's a shame. I'm sorry.
You're apologizing to me too, Gramps? Guess that makes us square then, right? Oh hey, I saw something really rare a while ago. I stuck a transmitter on it so I could check it out later. You showed me something neat, so now it's my turn to give you something. This will show you where to look. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Good luck out there, Gramps.
Transmitter, huh? She's using some pretty swanky equipment.
G'day, Super Cheese.
Isn't she?
You don't like high-pitched little bunny voice? It's
Alright.
more sensible than main character's super gruff bunny voice when I'm
Let's
cute
find out
bunny.
how expert that kid actually is. Go. Go. Well, Whew. Looks like I can finally catch my breath. Now, let's take a look at what we have here.
In rest areas, you can access portals, or DTAMs, or choose to save from the menu. Autosave will occur regularly and after certain events.
Hello.
It's a little soon to be heading home already, isn't it?
How can I help you?
Aha! Found it. There's nothing like the thrill of finding just the junk you were looking for. Once you've had enough of digging in the upper levels, you end up going deeper and deeper, chasing that thrill. Not even about finding useful things. It's the mystery that hooks ya. The more interesting things are, the better. I guess you could call it a sense of adventure. This thing was probably used by the Giants back in their day. And it still works, even now. So I guess you can't really call this thing junk yet. Touching the screen should reboot it, but...
Irashimasen! Irashimasen! Welcome, welcome! It looks a bit broken.
Looks like it's some kind of recording device. Useless for anything but storing data on it. And, well, it's still running, but it looks like the information on it is damaged or something. Doesn't look like there's much chance of finding anything intelligible on it. If you can't read what's stored on it, does that make it useless junk? Nah, you can't decide these things in a hurry. Even if it's useless, it could be fun to play around with. It still functions, and that's the main thing. In other words, you can still record new entries on it. I could input something like, "Hey, I'm Stamp. You got a problem with that?"
If you object, please respond.
Like that. I guess it rephrases things in a funny way when it records them. It's just a worthless old doodle pad. But it's still kind of exciting, isn't it? Tinkering with the same machine that the ancient gods once used. Believe it or not, you can find machines like this all over the place. If you search in areas where rabbits don't live, it seems like they were designed to keep working long after all these other machines had stopped. I don't have any proof, but I figure they must be equipped with some kind of self-repairing function. Apparently, they're called DTAMs. Somebody wrote that on them, anyway. I've read it myself.
Make sure you check the DTAMs whenever you find one. They will become checkpoints on your map. Caution, dead end ahead. Well, that's not exactly true. Let me rephrase it. If you can't get past the door, it's effectively a dead end. Do you think you can open it? If you're not sure you can, you should just go home.
Turn back makes you wanna keep going, don't it? That's just rabbit nature. Let's have a look at that tricky door.
Hmm? Okay, we need to sprint. But we don't have sprint back yet. I don't have sprint. So... Alright.
This door doesn't look likely to budge. There must be some kind of mechanism for it. If I look around, maybe I can figure out what it is.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Stamp. Hard at work again today. You're very dedicated to your job.
Hello, old Rusty.
You folks again, huh? Let's see. Anna, wasn't it? And your name's Nether, right?
Well, I'm honored you remembered us.
Looks like that door is giving you some trouble too, huh?
Sounds like we're stuck on the same problem.
It seems like there are lots of doors that won't open inside Smokestack Mountain unless you have the right piece of junk. According to Rex, most of them can be opened with something called an ID card.
An ID card, huh? What kind of junk is that?
I'm not really sure myself, but they're inscribed with the same number as the door they open, apparently. I've asked everyone to split up and search the area.
I see. So that's why you guys are scattered all over, huh?
Say, old Rusty, as long as you're here, would you mind helping us find that ID card?
Is there any reason why I ought to help you out?
You're just as stuck as we are if this door won't open, aren't you? It's in our best interest to cooperate.
I don't know. I could just have a nice little nap here and wait until you kids find that ID thingy and bring it back.
Have a grandpa nap?
According to what I've heard, you're a pretty impatient rabbit, Rusty Stamp. Did I hear wrong?
I'd like to know where you heard that. Who's been gossiping about me, huh?
It's called an ID card. Remember that, okay? Come on, Heather. Let's go look around.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Stamp, I'm sure you know this already, but keep an eye out for any odd-colored containers. It seems the giants kept their most precious treasures in them. If you find one, you should probably check it out.
That Anna seems sharper than the rest of her group. And, what did she say that Nether guy was?
They're
Their
Becca.
Sponsor? I've never heard of a rust-grubbing crew being financed by an investor. Well, I guess it's none of my business. I guess it won't open. We'll need some special junk to get through here. Go.
And we've done everything else.
Go.
Yeah. Ah, I was meant to go to the other area first, then here?
Oh, I get it. Looks like this green button is the key. But it doesn't stay open very long. So, now what? If only Jungster was fixed back up, this would be a piece of cake. What a mess. In a real pickle now, aren't we?
Aha! There you are. I'm looking for you.
Morning, Salah.
You again? What do you want?
I want my clothes to shift uncontrollably.
Well, my big brother was exploring around here, and he found this weird part. So, I had Rex fix it up for me, and...
Leave the rambling to the oldsters, kid. Young'uns like you should get right to the point.
Well... forget it! Just take this, okay? That way, we'll be square!
Is this?
Rex said it might come in handy for that machine you're always riding around.
Yeah. This is the exact replacement part that I need to fix Jungster.
We get Dash back.
Once it's installed, I can use Roller Dash again. This is more than enough to pay back whatever debt you owed me, kid. Make sure and tell Rex thank you from me, too.
Whoa, it's that good? Well, that's that then. We can call it even now. Us Blitzblades always honor our debts. Fair and square. And don't you forget it.
Wait, are you bullets or blades? You really ought to decide on a name before you start introducing yourselves fully.
Shut up! Don't underestimate the babies. I'm out of here.
For Pete's sake, they're a real sorry lot, aren't they?
Their emotions certainly go up and down at the drop of a
Do
hat.
tell a surprising amount of promise. I never expected to find a way to repair my roller dash in a place like this. Better get that part installed. Ah, there. That ought to do it. Now I can finally show off what Jungster's really capable of. At least a little.
Roller Dash has been reacquired.
Let's go. Go. Here's a good one. Let's go. Well, look at this. Go. Here's a good one. This is a good job.
Factory key 01.
What's this? It's like a flimsy sheet of something. You could snap it in half easy peasy, but it's not rusty at all. There's something written on it. Well, I'll be damned. It's the same code as that door. Is this one of those ID cards Anna was talking about? I guess the only way to know for sure is to give it a try. I'd better head on back to that door.
Oh, I need to use the button to get out as well. Well, don't get stuck to the wall as much then.
Go. Let's go.
Use keycard on door.
Oh, is that you, Gramps?
We didn't have walking animations. We just slid across the ground.
What are you lazing around in a place like this for?
But they missed some Some animating there.
Huh? I'm not... I mean, I was looking for Rex, actually, but couldn't find her anywhere.
She got herself lost again? This is why the team should stick together. I keep telling her that, but...
She just wanders off whenever and disappears. I'm at my wit's end. Plus, there are dangerous traps around here.
Traps, huh?
That's right. Take a look at this button, for example. You've seen other buttons like this around here too, right? The green ones that open the doors when you push them?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Okay, but now look at this red button. When you push it... it does that.
So the red button sets off a trap, huh? That's a real McGregor of a trick, ain't it?
You really do have a dirty mouth. Anyway, I'm a member of the BBs, so finding traps like these is just part of my job.
You know, speaking of that, what exactly is BB supposed to stand for, anyway?
Huh? It's short for the Brilliant Buddies, of course. Obviously.
I see. Of course. Silly me for asking.
Anyway, if you happen to find Rex, could you let me know? And be sure to watch out for those red buttons.
Those BBs. I thought they were just a bunch of obnoxious kids. But they're kind of growing on me. Like a fungus. For your little lost pal again?
Hey, Gramps. You haven't seen Rex, have you?
Your big brother was just asking me about that, too. No, I haven't seen her around here.
It figures.
No, Slot. Each one of the members thinks that their name has a different meaning. Seems to be the trope.
Look at this. It's packed with rubble all the way down. Digging through all that is gonna be a major pain.
Hey, get out of the way for... Alright, hold on to your tail. I'm gonna show you a neat trick.
Whoa! Incredible! That was so cool!
If you pay careful attention to how the rubble is piled up, you can pull off stunts like that, too.
I thought you were too old for that kind of thing. You've got some pretty flashy moves for a rabbit your age, Gramps.
All these little kids just throwing so much shade at us.
You really need to work on your manners, kid. See if you can ditch those stereotypes while you're at it. You see how those blocks caved in when I did that? If you're still under them when they fall, your goose is cooked.
Huh? For real?
For real, real. No matter how tough you are, they'll turn you into chunky rabbit pate. Not a very nice way to die, eh?
Right. I'll be careful. Anyway, thanks for the tip. See you later. This goes down a really long way.
He is the comic relief character after all.
Oh, for Pete's sake. I just warned him. That kid's got a real gift for getting himself into trouble.
Ah, the level up gave me my health back. If you keep following this path, it'll take you right into an area full of molten metal. Sorry, Solar, is what a typo? Because this game assumes full control of my screen, I can only see, like, one chat message at a time, sorry. It's dangerous. Stay away. Ah, yeah, no. It's like, puppy for young animal.
What kind of warning is that?
But for rabbits.
Sounds like whoever wrote it should have been a fortune teller instead. Anyway, an area full of molten metal, huh? I wonder what it's like. Might be kind of fun to see it with my own eyes.
No, I want to destroy those, game.
Hear that? Sounds like something's moving around up ahead. Looks like there's trouble coming our way. Get ready for it. Why now? Come on, you stupid McGregor. Rust beasts. This whole area's infested with them. They eat junk, which makes them the natural enemies of rust grubbers. Let's go. Damn it, not looking.
Found her. Anna, look! Rex is right over there.
Wait right there, Rex! Don't you dare take another step! But I'm almost there! I've got to take a look over there. I've just got to! Let's see. Yeah, that's it. If I can...
Yeah, it kind of trapped me between the lava and the monster.
Yes! I've got it now! Look, Anna, I did it!
I'm glad you made it over there safely, our little Rex. But how are you planning to get back here?
Huh?
You got a good running start and jump to get there. But can't you do the same thing coming back the other way?
That sounds kind of scary. So, no, I don't think I can.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You should have looked before you left, kid.
Flemmy, can we get over there to help her?
If you want to bring her back safely, it might be better to throw her a rope. Unfortunately, I don't have one on me.
An adventurer without 50 feet of rope. We are disappointed.
Maybe there's something else around here that we can use. We better start looking. Rex, sit tight for now, okay?
What? You mean I'm stuck here? Anna, help me! Don't move a whisker. Just stay put, okay? We'll think of something.
But I prefer popcorn.
Say, old Rusty, do you think you could lend us a paw here?
Ain't no problem of mine, is what I'd like to say, but she did help me fix my roller dash. And if I do a roller dash, then jump, I should be able to clear a gap that size. Let's go. Into the line.
It just didn't accept my jump.
Let's do this. Let's go. Go.
There we go.
Wow, that was amazing! You're so cool, Gramps!
It's all thanks to that part you fixed up for me. You saved yourself with your own skills, kid.
I'd expect no less from you, old Rusty. Now, do you think you could get to a safe place from there?
I'll figure something out. As long as she can hold on tight.
Wow, this chicken walker of yours is so cool! What happens if I take this off?
Hey! Our little Rex, stop that. Haven't I told you not to start messing with machines
Until the owner isn't watching?
What kind of things are they teaching you, kid?
Not don't do it at all. Don't do it until they aren't watching.
You just keep saving our tails, don't you, old Rusty? Oh, you've got more experience at Smokestack Mountain, and it shows.
Look, I'm not gonna tell you to stay off my turf or some narrow-minded thing like that. But I hate to tell you, I'm not sure you're up to the challenge of digging your way through Smokestack Mountain.
But we've got a mission that we have to complete here no matter what.
A mission?
Hey, old Rusty, why don't we join forces? If you became a member of the
Oh,
business,
Lord, no.
for morale.
Before I join anything, there's one thing I've got to know. What exactly does BB stand for anyway?
It stands for the name of our group, of course. The Blackberries. Why?
Huh?
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 Right. Actually, I think it's
Good
gonna be
decision.
a lot more fun just watching you folks from the sidelines. I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna have to pass.
Well, if you ever reconsider, you're welcome anytime. All right, everyone. Let's get a move on.
Hey, wait a second. I want to get this to Gramps first. These are the blueprints for a new part that I just finished drafting. You'll take them, won't ya?
Smash, stir, crash,
Wait, you just came up with this yourself? Holy carrots. I can't tell whether you're an idiot or a genius.
See you around, old Rusty. We're heading back to the surface for now.
Sheesh. Keeping up with these young'uns is exhausting. At least it paid off nicely this time. Maybe I should head back up for now, too.
Thank you for playing the demo. This is as far as the demo goes. Your save can be carried forwards in the full game, where you can follow along with the rest of Stamp's story. Do you want to visit the page and go wishlisted immediately? Good game. So it's cute. It had alright music. The graphics are pretty nice aside from when they open their mouths and the clothes stretchy transforming for no reason. But the rest of it looks pretty okay. There's not much to do though. It's just like jump, punch, Brock, jump, punch, cube, jump, punch, cube, jump, punch, cube. Like it wasn't very puzzly. The combat wasn't... I want to see more and more difficulty and more puzzliness. It should be more in at least one of those axes. It should either be more explory, Metroidvania-y, more puzzly, or more combat-y. Preferably some mix of all of those. Like, all we saw in terms of puzzle was press switch, open door somewhere else. But maybe it's meant for more of a little kid's Metroidvania than I thought it would be, which would match up with the super cute protagonist and characters, and they're like censoring swear words with McGregor. So maybe I'm just, you know, maybe I'm just so out of touch, rather than it being the children that are wrong, or in this case, the children's game. But I'd like to see more of this when full releases, even if it is a bit too easy. You just got to keep that in mind for now.